How to start a successful cucumber farming in Nigeria. Cucumber farming in Nigeria is one of the agribusinesses that is very lucrative and can surprise whoever dares to go into it. In a nutshell, while many young men and women are busy acquiring higher degrees in education in a bid to be gainfully employed by the multinational firm and companies, cucumber farming has become a major source of income and a lucrative venture to those that saw the goldmine in it. Especially now that the government is in disarray and the economy is no longer sustainable just with the proceeds from crude oil. Many parastatals, both privately owned and government agencies, have now embarked on various levels of farming and agricultural practices. If you are skeptical about most business ventures and wants to ensure things are done differently, instead of investing your little money in some shady businesses that you are not even sure about the return on investment or even don't have a full glimpse of it, then it would make a thoughtful economic sense to consider investing in cucumber farming. This is because it has the capacity to serve our economy. With so much prospect in both cucumber farming and watermelon farming, some governors have now aggressively engaged in it. This is no longer a wishful saying. A lot of persons have become millionaires in less than 3 months through cucumber farming in Nigeria. Health benefits of cucumber. Cucumber, although known by many as a vegetable, is actually a fruit. Its composition is high in nutrients, including certain plant composites and antioxidants that could help in treatments and even prevent some conditions. Some health benefits of cucumber include: it's high in nutrients. Cucumber is low in calories but high in water and several important vitamins and minerals, thereby making it ideal for promoting hydration and aiding in weight loss. It contains antioxidants. Cucumber contains antioxidants, together with flavonoids and tannins, that forestall the buildup of harmful free radicals and should scale back the danger of chronic unwellness. It promotes hydration. Water is vital to your body function, performing significant roles. Cucumber contains approximately 96% water, which can facilitate increased association and rehydrate the body, and also in pushing out unwanted substances from the body. It can also lower blood sugar. Test tube and animal studies show that cucumber can also help to lower blood sugar, regulates blood pressure because of the presence of potassium, magnesium and fiber in its water to stop diabetes-related complications, though extra analysis is required. Relieves pain. Cucumbers contain flavonoids and tannins, that are medicament substance that has each been shown to limit the discharge of free radicals within the body and to cut back pain. Reduces bad breath. Bacteria in the mouth can cause bad breath. Fiber and water-rich vegetables like cucumbers will boost your mouth's secretion production, that successively helps wash away the microorganism that causes the odor within the mouth. Protect your bones. Cucumbers are a good supply of vitamin K. 1 cup contains 22% of your suggested daily intake of vitamin K. Vitamin K is essential for bone health, as low vitamin K intakes have been associated with a higher risk of bone fracture, because vitamin K aids the absorption of calcium in the bones. Protect your bones. Cucumbers are a good supply of vitamin K. 1 cup contains 22% of your suggested daily intake of vitamin K. It could promote regularity. It contains a good amount of fiber and water, both of which may help prevent constipation and increase regularity. It also helps in reducing aging due to its vitamin A, B and C content. Helps you maintain a healthy weight. Cucumbers are very low in calories, 16 calories per cup, and they also contain fiber in the skin, which contributes significantly towards a healthy diet. Steps involved in setting up a cucumber farming. It is pertinent that before venturing into cucumber farming in Nigeria, or anywhere in the world, that you should ensure certain measures are put in place, which will ensure it is successful. Step 1. Conduct a research study. Before starting any business, it is necessary to carry out an in-depth study of the necessary things that will ensure a smooth startup. This has always proved to be the wisest thing to do. A comprehensive background search and study to see its practicability are very important, and also the same is true for any vegetable farming in Nigeria also. Cucumber comes in several types/varieties. Ensure you isolate the varied varieties of or species of cucumber and understand the actual ones that thrive on your chosen location. Thus, before you start cucumber farming in Nigeria or anywhere in the world, you need to gather all of the necessary information in order to set up your farm at the right location, right time and the right cost. Your analysis study can assist you to know the implications of beginning your cucumber farming, as well as the desired resources, your competitors and potential customers. These will enable you to gather information from your possible customers and know the tricks to deploy in order for your product to hardly leave the farm before it's sold off. In a nutshell, conduct feasibility studies and do it rightly. because it will help you to clearly identify what marketing methods to use to reach and attract your ideal customers once your crop is ready for harvest. One of the most effective things regarding selecting cucumber farming is that cucumbers may be planted throughout the year, provided you have got an adequate water reservoir ready for your farm. Step 2. Have a well-structured business plan. It is observed that in this side of the world that an average farmer does not usually consider having a clearly written business plan. But you should, because this will give your cucumber farm an edge over others and generate the profits that you have worked hard for. A business plan is what you need to run your farm in an organized and structured manner. Also, if you are limited in terms of the needed capital to start your cucumber farm with a good business plan, you will be in a better position to easily attract investors and other financial institutions, including government grants that are becoming widely available to fund your farm to become highly sought after. But this depends on your ability in managing it properly for the likely investors to see. And this you should do without any fears because of cucumber markets itself. But this relies on your ability to manage it properly for the prospective investors to foresee. And this you must do without any iota of the doubt due to the fact that cucumber markets itself. Even with sufficient capital, investors and extra capital generated through loans will help you set up a mechanized and subsequently more efficient farm. Step 3. Get a suitable land in a good location for your cucumber farming. Whilst the basic requirements for setting up a cucumber farm include a sufficient water supply along with sunshine, it is a known fact that cucumber grows best in a land that has rich and humid soil. And this can serve multiple purposes. First and foremost, it reduces the overhead expenses of obtaining water for irrigating the vegetable that empowers it to yield the big and chromatic sorts that are extremely asked for. When your expenses on irrigation are lesser by positioning your farm near a waterbed, your profit will increase tremendously. The reason here is simple. While you may be able to grow cucumber in a region that has less rainfall and is far from a riverine area, it will take a lot of resource and manpower time to ensure that your cucumber crop is constantly moist. This will add to the costs that you will incur on irrigation as well as other operational costs. If you are deficient when it comes to soiling and lands, it will be in your best interest to consult an expert to help you out before starting your cucumber farm. This is because you plan to harvest your cucumber on a commercial scale, so it's necessary to do it with the best possible conditions. Types of cucumber seeds to use. Seeds that you use plays an important role in determining the success of your cucumber farm. You need to decide if your seed will be local or a foreign seed, open or a closed seed, hybrid or general seed. Like I earlier mentioned, the seeds you plant matters a lot. That is why you have to know and choose the right ones. This will help in knowing how to handle them as they grow. Most people prefer hybrid seeds owing to the fact that they are already treated. Note, some seeds can yield 1 ton of cucumber on each harvest per hectare of land. Others also can yield 500 kilograms, 200 kilograms, even as low as 50 kilograms. While some can yield up to 2 to 3 tons in the same agricultural conditions. Another important role played by the seed is in deciding how long you can harvest. Some 3 to 5 times, some 5-10 times, while a select few can go 15 to 20 times before they wither. The nature of the seeds influences their growth pattern. In respect to their germination/harvest periods, cucumber starts sprouting 4 to 5 days of planting. Make sure to plant species that are suitable in your area if it is for commercial purpose. Some of the recommended species include Thai, Murano seeds, Tokyo F1, etc. Step 4. Labor. Labor is another important factor that can sabotage your cucumber farming if not handled well. For a small farm, let's say around 1 plot of land, it is advisable that you handle the labor yourself, except you are extremely busy with other engagement, and only hire laborers to help out with more difficult tasks like making of beds. This will tremendously reduce your costs and increase your profits. But if you start big or grow your business, you will need to hire labor. As a guide, you can expect to pay around N15,000 to N20,000 a month per person. Labor can be your greatest challenge, so don't take it for granted. A lot of businesses have failed to cut the mark because they hired lazy or incompetent labor. I'll, therefore, recommend that you start small and build up your labor force progressively with trusted and hardworking personnel. Step 5. Irrigation. Irrigation is very important in cucumber farming, especially during dry season. As I mentioned earlier, cucumber composition is made of 96% water, so the need for constant water is key. The success of cucumber farming is attributed to 2 things, which are securing suitable land and a constant water supply. Your constant source of water could be a nearby river, stream, a sink borehole or well dug in the land. Your cucumber farm will not even survive past the first harvest if you don't have a constant source of water. To ensure this is fixed before starting. If you fail to give your plant the desired water, the primary effect is that your cucumber fruits will have a bitter taste. I believe you have tasted or eaten bitter cucumber before and was like, "And?" You will agree with me that it is not healthy, even animals will refuse to eat it. The end result will not be palatable because you will forfeit your profits and your cucumbers will not be bought. Also, the plants won't last long before they wither and die. Drip irrigation is established to be a superior method of irrigation. Step 6. Harvesting. Cucumber fruits are harvested between 45 to 65 days after planting. This depends on the kind of seeds planted and the availability of nutrients in the soil. This again varies as per the climate and can be done either every other day or after a gap of a few days, that is after 3 to 4 days interval for about a month before the leaves dry off or the plant dies. Cucumber that is large and yellowish on the vine can become very bitter. So ensure you harvest them from the vine before they turn yellow. The size that should be harvested should be between 5 to 11 inches. This is in regards to cucumber farming in Nigeria. An important fact about cucumber is that those planted organically are always more attractive and sweet/expensive than the inorganic ones. Also, warding off pests by using the right type of pesticide in case of insects attacks on your plants. One of the important factors to consider while looking for cucumber varieties before planting is not because of any other reason rather than the soil type. Cucumber fruits are very prevalent and delicious and greatly disease resistant. It also yields over a long season in hot or cold weather too. The demand for it locally has over the years not being fully catered for. Talk more of exporting it. Challenges of cucumber farming. Some of the challenges of cucumber farming in Nigeria and many parts of the world, including but not limited to: inadequate financial resources, lack of demonstrable experience, land use tenure and insecurity, storage limitations, farm inputs constraints, equipment constraints, marketing deficiency, incompetence manpower. Conclusion. There is a huge demand for cucumbers worldwide, its relatively short germination period, health benefits and its market value and opportunities make cucumber farming a lucrative agribusiness to venture into in Nigeria and many other parts of the world. For detailed comprehensive guide on this topic, click the link in the description of this video for the article. Thank you for watching this. If you find this video informative, do like and subscribe and let us know in the comment below about sharing your thought in this. See you in the next video, and until then stay tuned to aid the student.